If one animal was made the size of a whale, which would be the scariest? Any microscopic insect, organism whose form is unfamiliar to human eyes as is. Ants would be pretty scary. Their faces, keep it microscopic. A chicken would be absolutely terrorizing. Perhaps we should pick a whale's prey, and then see how they fight. Giant centipede. They're terrifying enough at centipede size. Edit. I'm not talking regular centipedes or happy little millipedes here. I'm talking these absolute nightmare fuel things. Ducks due to the gigantic corkscrew penis. Any insect, sheer war machines. Dragonfly. Any river will be deadly and later they just kill you from the air. Whale-sized birds of prey would be an issue. They'd swoop down and kill people. Ant spiders may be more frightening as individuals, but colonies of ants would be worse. Honorable mention for social wasps, but they tend to have colonies in the hundreds, not tens of thousands. Praying mantis. Cats. The zoomies would be apocalyptic. Komodo dragon, 3 words. Run. It's Godzilla. Also. Alligator snapping turtle. Run. It's GAMERA. Quote. Spider. Cockroach. Horseflies. Fuck those buzzing, biting, blood-drinking vampires. Wasp. A slime mold cell, it's basically an amoeba. So not that scary. One whale-sized blob of cytoplasm that can't do very much, but every now and then, it'll join forces with hundreds of thousands of its siblings. They gloop together to form one massive superorganism that's now no longer the size of a whale. It's the size of Mount Everest. It then sets off looking for food and digesting everything in its path. It squelches over our farms and cities, digesting them all. The armed forces try to blow it up, but every time they do, it just divides and carries on as before, eating everything and getting bigger. It is unstoppable, oh, and it's smart, capable of navigation, learning and memory. Despite not having a brain or any sensory organs as we know them, it then decides to stop. It produces an armada of spores that disperse on the wind and waters to cover the globe. They return to being a single, whale-sized blob, until its myriad brethren over the world decide to coalesce again. Because it's lunchtime. Edit. Woke up this morning to see my most popular comment ever was a bedtime horror story about giant slime molds. Did not expect that. Thank you everyone. There are loads of videos and documentaries about slime molds. They're fascinating organisms. Here's one solving a maze. Baby whale, so then it would grow into a mega whale. Human. Bedbugs, leeches, roaches, army ants, spiders, dust mites. A mosquito, female. Cats. They'd kill humans for fun and knock over buildings. Edit. Giant cat for context. Pistol shrimp. Imagine the heat they can generate at that size. The internal low pressure causes a water pulse that immobilize prey with an associated noise of 218 decibels, which is louder than a bullet, and reportedly a temperature of 4,800 degrees centigrade, which is similar to the surface temperature of the sun. To be absolutely honest, I would personally be terrified seeing a chicken the size of a whale. Those bastards are quite adept hunters and I don't want to end up chased and eaten like a mouse. Edit. Alrighty then. This one is making my phone go bonkers. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Frog, only because they will eat anything that can fit in their mouth. Now imagine a whale-sized frog, with its whale-sized mouth being able to eat anything that can fit: buildings, people, cars, most likely whales, planes, boats, you name it, it's gone. Those weird worms that live on the bottom of the ocean and have huge teeth. Edit. Holy fuck. Why do my most random comments blow up? Imagine a seagull the size of a blue whale flying around eating everything. Octopus. They are crazy smart. Snake. You see them crawling trough the streets as high as a house. Housefly. Water bears. Anything the size of a whale would be terrifying. Whales are terrifying. The killer rabbit of Kayabanog. Leech. There would be a certain savage beauty to a dragonfly or a scorpion the size of a whale. A leech is just stomach-turning. Not sure if scary, but considering it can drag up to 1141 times its own weight. A hit from a dung beetle could be quite devastating. Edit. Changed lift to drag due to feedback. Still pretty strong. Honey badger. They just have a bad attitude. Added, for you honey badger viewing pleasure. Canadian geese, Canada's cobra chicken. Piranha. Chihuahuas. They scare me already lol. Easy. Ants. They would absolutely decimate all of us. Just killing shredding machines. Think about it. Super fast and agile and think that the strongest insect for their body weight. Just throw a giant pair of shears as a mouth. Brutal. House cats. If house cats were big enough, they would bat us around and kill us and eat us. Rooster. A Dungeness crab. Those fuckers can really move. And at that size their claws would be absolutely fearsome. Edit. Also electric eels. Holy crap. Bedbug. It would need to be renamed, though. Ticks. Have you seen a close-up of a tick? I don't want to see that in more detail. House cat. An armadillo. Them dudes would all congregate near Texas roads for some redemption and be damn near bulletproof. To boot. Parrots. Imagine a giant beak peeling your house open like a can opener. Then disappearing as the bird turns its head to look at you. Its eyeball pins as it lets out an ear-splitting "Hi-i-i-i-i-i-i-i" and throws your bed, with you in it, down the block. Parrots do shit for the lulz. Giant parrots would too. We'd be nothing but loud. Squishy protein chews for them. A rat. Dragonfly. They have an almost bottomless appetite and are one of the most effective hunters in the animal kingdom. A wasp. Imagine a swarm of angry whales with arm-sized stingers flying towards you. Moose. Caterpillars. This is a lie. I just want a very big caterpillar so I can pat it and give it hugs. Naked mole rat. Tardigrade. Change my mind. They're basically immortal. I'd say your mum, but she's already the size of a whale. The wolverine. Pound for pound. They are the strongest, toughest and most vicious animals on the planet. Wolverines rule their domain. Full-grown grizzlies will leave a carcass if a wolverine shows up to fight for it. Young wolverines are sometimes killed by grizzlies before they mature, but it takes a full pack of wolves to take one down. And they fail more than succeed.